if they can do that to the president, can you imagine what they could do to one of us? Like, I've been railroaded in court by the pretended, the DA. I mean, not the prosecution, defense attorney or whatever, public defender, public pretender. Yeah, yeah, those motherfuckers, they railroad your ass. Like, that's how I got time. And weird shit, like about guns, where I wasn't even busted with firearms, and yet it still is involved in my case. Why? That's weird. And I thought it was weird. I even said something to my lawyer. And my lawyer, the guy, that I actually thought the motherfucker was against me. I thought he was the prosecution, but it turned out he was my lawyer, and I was talking shit to him. And I called him a fucking faggot. That's what I said to him. I said, you fucking fag. Like that. Because he is in there. He's a dick. And he's supposed to be my lawyer, and he ain't helping me. He's making it worse. That's why I said that. And the reason he's even in there is he got busted for coke and is doing community service by doing public whatever, he's a defender supposedly. So I finally got a proper representation. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a joke. I finally got a proper representation, and I was really happy with. And the dude that I did get was so kick ass, man. He was a public defender, but he was old, and he went out and had his own practice, okay, criminal law practice. And he said, I just fucking saw these people just getting railroaded over and over and over by the system. And I said, fuck it, I'll take the pay cut and I'll work for the city, just helping these guys defend themselves because they're getting their rights trampled. And he told me this from his own mouth. He said, I couldn't stand by as a man and watch this degradation of humanity. It was an abomination, he said. And I said, you're right. And he said, I came over and I closed my practice and I came to do this. Or maybe he said he did it half-time or whatever, The point is he did it, and he typed up this huge thing of why my search was a bum search, which it was. It was totally against the Fourth Amendment, among many other amendments, mental health, the 10th Amendment, and like the 25th Amendment, all these things that he did not take into account. And I'll tell you one thing, that first primary hearing, not where you say guilty or not guilty, but the first time where anyone's saying anything, it's only the cop. You don't get to call no witnesses right then. It's the cop saying what his side of the story. You don't even get a chance really to say yours. And the judge is like 99, and he's like, and that cop's like, I busted tons of heroin junkies, and this is heroin. They didn't even test it. Heroin, coke, meth, and some rocked up coke. Which I'm surprised they didn't try and hit me with manufacture for that shit. Just for coke, they do that. For freebasing cocaine. All freebasing cocaine is just getting all the crap out of it to where it's pure. Popcorn pure. The guys that would make the bricks, they'd have the bricks, and then when you get yellower and yellower as the day went on, night went on, they did this every day and all night. They didn't even fuck with it. They just made bang off motherfuckers. They closed at like 3 a.m. and people would still be like, tink. So and like, get the fuck out of here, fucking tweakers. And I started getting when I was, this is back 15 years ago. I was getting crack because they go. I mean, think about this, you guys. It was hard not to because they were literally. I would dial my number and say, "Hey, can I get fronted a 20 of crack?" And a 20 for me, from them, was like the size of like a fucking quarter, a coin, a quarter, and then it was like as thick as like 3/4. It was huge. I mean, it was like 2 grams. I was like, all right. And they would give me the pura, the white shit, in the bottom, and it was all popcorny. Or instead of, they'd give me the slabs, you know, the squares and stuff sometimes. But yeah, they would give it to me. So I could run a tab. She'd be like, okay, I'll be there in 5 seconds. Literally, knock, knock, knock. I open the door and she's got it in her hand. And she's like, oh, here you go, Brady. She's 15. She just had her quinceañera, and then they shot her to the dope man. Dope man had a badass fucking brand new revolver. And he bought one for him and one for his girl that was like a smaller version of the exact same thing. The smaller caliber. She had a 25 cal, and I think his was a, I'm not sure. They were revolvers. They were nice. These guys were Mexican. They didn't speak English. I mean, what was her name? Anyway, so yeah, that was how it went down. And I moved up. I ended up moving with Wedo, he's one of those green-eyed white dudes that speak Spanish. He's from Guadalajara, but he's from Spain. You know, I would call him, everyone called him Wedo, the white or the Mexicans, but they called me Wedo too, right? So they were at Wedo and Wedo. Anyway, we rented a room right next door to the dope man's house, right? And it was like they did business in our house and shit. It pissed me off, but what could I do, man? I was just a small fish in a big ass pond. And I was on crack, and they were giving it to me free, and it was just so easy to get too. It was like, how can I not do it? Anyway, and it was so good that I would like throw up when I got a good hit off of it. Anyway, that doesn't matter. Anyway, so they, let's see. I climbed the fence. And what happened then? They had cameras. Inside they had like 2 screens with 8 cameras on each from all over around. And where we lived on Custer, on Blythe and Van Nuys, right there. You go down Blythe and it's Custer, and we're right there at the cul-de-sac, and we were at like the perfect perch to make a stand if you were gonna make a stand against somebody or some entity. It was set up for that. It seems like, and it's like a drive-through. People would drive through and get their drugs, and then just drive through and get it and leave all day and all night. Yes, busted. But you walk down the street in the morning when shit's still on fire and smoldering, or it might still be on fire or some things. This is on weeknights. Every night, everything gets torched. That's just how it is down there. It's weird. And Tookie Williams lived right around the corner from me, and that's where the weed shop was. The weed shop was like, it just said 420 as an address, like it was an address, and it was at the house, and it's like a trap house. Well, it was a shop, right? You went in there, the shop, they had shit. And they bought clones from me. They bought, for $3 a pop. I'd sell them 99 clones for $300 to keep it under the federal level of 100 plants. Then it goes federal. But 99 keeps my case on state level, which is awesome because they're so liberal. So that's why I did that. But yeah, so I had them all. That wasn't good. No, that wasn't good. What else happened? Let's see. I did for choice for chance. Did I do it? Yeah, the reason I came on here and made this video is because you're not gonna believe this. I have facts of the Mandela effect. First of all, I'm gonna start over because otherwise, it's too long. Okay, yeah. But this I'm gonna post anyway because it's cool. Tell me what you think.